Let me tell you something that nobody in your life has had the guts to say to your face. The colors you are wearing right now, today, are quietly stealing years from your beauty. Not adding years to your wisdom, stealing years from your glow. And the worst part? You think you are playing it safe. You think that black top is giving sophistication. You think that beige outfit is giving elegance. You think that gray ensemble is giving class. But what those colors are actually giving you, Queen, is tired, washed out, invisible. And you deserve so much better than invisible, but here is what is going to blow your mind today. There are 8 specific colors, just 8, that can visually reverse aging on dark skin. Colors that make your melanin pop, your eyes light up, your cheekbones look lifted, and your entire presence say, I woke up like this. And I am about to name every single one of them. Stay with me until the very end, because the last 2 colors on this list are the ones most dark-skinned women completely overlook, and they might just be the most powerful ones of all. Welcome to Ageless Black Queens. This channel exists for one reason, and one reason only: to remind dark-skinned women everywhere that our beauty does not have an expiration date. It has an evolution. And today, we are evolving your wardrobe. Now, before we get into these 8 colors, I need to say something controversial. And I know some of you are going to fight me in the comments, but that is exactly why I need to say it. Everything the fashion world has ever told you about how to dress as a dark-skinned woman over 50 is built on a foundation of lies. Neutrals are safe, they said. Black is classic, they said. Stick to muted tones, they said. You do not want to look too loud, they said. Too loud, can you believe that? They were literally telling melanin-rich women to dim themselves down, to shrink, to disappear into muted, washed-out, colorless clothing. And so many of us listened. We filled our closets with beige and charcoal and navy, thinking we were being sophisticated. But what we were actually doing was making our beautiful, dark skin fight harder to shine through colors that were working against us. So drop a comment right now and be honest with me. How much black, gray, and beige is currently in your closet? Because this is a judgment-free zone, but it is also a truth zone. And the truth is, it is time for a change. Let us talk about why color matters so much specifically for dark skin. Here is the science, and it is fascinating. Dark skin is rich in melanin, which means it already carries depth, warmth, and dimension that lighter skin simply does not have. But here is the thing. The wrong colors do not just fail to complement that depth. They actively compete with it. They dull it. They flatten it. The right colors, however, do the opposite. They work with your melanin like a spotlight works with a diamond. They reflect light back onto your face. They enhance the warmth already living in your skin. They create contrast that makes your features look sharper, more lifted, more alive. And that, Queens, is what we call wearing your age backwards. Color number 1, emerald green. And I need you to really hear me on this one, because emerald green is not just a color. It is a transformation. Here is why it works like absolute magic on dark skin. Green sits directly opposite red on the color wheel. And every dark-skinned woman, no matter how deep her melanin, carries warm and reddish undertones in her complexion. When you wear emerald green near your face, it neutralizes uneven tones and reflects a luminous glow right back onto your skin. People will not know why you look so rested and radiant. They will just know that something about you is different. Something is glowing. But here is where most women go wrong. They reach for forest green, which is too muddy, or lime green, which is too loud. Emerald green is the sweet spot. Rich, vibrant, sophisticated. A blouse, a wrap dress, a statement scarf near your face, and you are done. That is your glow up right there. Tell me in the comments, do you own anything in emerald green right now? Because if you do not, consider this your sign. Color number 2, Cobalt Blue. And this color is for the woman who is done being overlooked. There is a difference between dressing well and looking young. Cobalt blue does both at the same time, and here is why. It is bright enough to reflect light and create that instant radiance near your face, but it is rich enough to look sophisticated and intentional. It creates contrast against deep skin tones without being harsh or jarring. And that contrast is what makes your features appear lifted and your entire face look more awake. Navy blue is its tired older cousin. Cobalt blue is fresh. It is modern. It is electric. A cobalt blue blouse, a cobalt jacket, even cobalt statement earrings, and suddenly you are not just another woman in the room. You are the woman people cannot stop looking at, and they cannot quite explain why. And speaking of things you do not want to miss, if you are not yet subscribed to Ageless Black Queens, pause right now and hit that subscribe button. Every single week, we are in here dropping beauty and style secrets specifically for dark-skinned women. This is your community, queen. Do not miss a thing. Color number 3, Soft Coral. And I already know some of you just rolled your eyes. Stay right there. Do not touch that screen. I know you think coral is too young for you, too bold, too much. And that right there is exactly the kind of thinking that has been keeping dark-skinned women small. Soft coral is not too much. It is exactly enough. Here is what soft coral does on dark skin. It mimics the natural flush of youthful, healthy skin. It reflects warm, peachy tones back onto your complexion, creating that from-within glow that no highlighter on earth can fully replicate. It makes you look like you just came back from a beautiful vacation, rested, radiant, alive. The key word, though, is soft, not neon, not orange coral. Soft, peachy, muted coral. A coral blouse near your face is a secret weapon. A coral scarf is a game changer. Even a soft coral lip can take years off your appearance. And here is my question for the comments. Have you ever avoided coral or pink-toned colors because someone told you they would not work on your skin? Because whoever told you that was wrong, and I need you to know that. Color number 4, Warm Mustard or Golden Yellow. And yes, I said yellow. Before you scroll away, listen. Golden mustard yellow might be the single most underutilized color for dark-skinned women. And it is a crying shame. Because the warmth in golden yellow does not just complement melanin-rich skin. It converses with it. It sings with it. It creates this breathtaking harmony that makes your complexion look rich, radiant, and absolutely alive. And here is the science. Yellow reflects more light than almost any other color. When you wear it near your face, it bounces light upward, illuminating your features from below and creating the visual effect of lifted, glowing skin. No contour kit required. Now you cannot wear just any yellow. Lemon yellow will wash you out. Bright neon yellow will overwhelm. But warm mustard, golden honey yellow, harvest tones, those are your sweet spot. Pair a mustard top with simple neutral bottoms and you have got an outfit that looks effortlessly expensive. Drop a comment and tell me honestly, would you wear mustard yellow? Because the answer might surprise you once you try it. We are halfway through this list and I hope you are already mentally reorganizing your wardrobe. But hold on, because the next few colors are where things get really interesting. Keep watching, because the last 2 colors are the ones I personally believe are the most powerful, and most women are completely sleeping on them. You do not want to miss this. Color number 5, Plum or Aubergine. This is for the queen who wants depth, drama, and elegance all in one color, without the harshness that black brings. Plum is essentially what black wishes it could be on dark skin. It gives you that deep, sophisticated richness, But instead of draining warmth from your complexion, it adds it. It enhances the natural undertones in melanin-rich skin and creates this striking, beautiful contrast that makes your face look luminous. A plum evening blouse is breathtaking. A plum knit sweater for casual days is effortlessly chic. A plum wrap dress is the kind of outfit that makes someone walk across a room just to pay you a compliment. This is your replacement for black, not forever, but for every occasion where you would have defaulted to black just because it felt safe. Try plum instead and watch what happens. Color number 6. Turquoise and teal. And these two colors are basically a youth serum in fabric form. Here is what makes them extraordinary for dark skin specifically. They sit in that vibrant, energizing range of the color wheel that reflects light dramatically, while still carrying enough richness to look sophisticated on deep complexions. Turquoise makes your eyes look brighter. It makes your smile look wider and more radiant. It draws every eye in the room straight to your face, in the best way. Teal is its slightly more refined sibling, a little deeper, a little more polished, but still carrying that same luminous energy. A teal blouse, a turquoise statement necklace against a neutral outfit, a teal wrap cardigan. These are the pieces that make people stop you and ask what your secret is. And your secret is simply that you know what colors belong near your face. That is knowledge, and knowledge is power. Color number 7. Crisp, true white. Now I know white sounds basic, but I need to stop you right there because there is a very important distinction that most women miss entirely. We are not talking about off-white. We are not talking about cream. We are not talking about ivory or eggshell or any of those softer, warmer whites. We are talking about crisp, clean, bright, true white. And on dark skin, true white is nothing short of spectacular. Here is what it does. It creates the maximum possible contrast with deep skin tones. And that contrast is what makes your complexion look rich, even, and beautiful. It reflects light like a mirror, brightening your entire face from every angle. And it communicates confidence and modernity in a way that very few colors can. A perfectly fitted, crisp white blouse near your face is one of the most powerful style moves you can make. A white blazer is authority and elegance combined. A white dress on dark skin is, and I will not take this back, one of the most striking visual combinations in all of fashion. The one warning, dingy, worn, off-white will age you instantly. Keep it crisp, keep it clean, keep it bright. And color number 8. This is the one I saved for last, because it is that good. Burgundy. Burgundy is the sophisticated, evolved, grown woman version of red. It has all of red's power and warmth, but with a depth and refinement that makes it perfect for every occasion, from boardrooms to dinner parties to Sunday service. Here is why burgundy is so extraordinary on dark skin. It enhances the natural warmth in melanin-rich complexions like almost nothing else. It creates depth without overwhelming. It adds drama without screaming. And it works for every dark skin tone, from deep chocolate to rich ebony, with no exceptions. A burgundy dress is show-stopping. A burgundy blouse is effortlessly chic. Even a burgundy lip paired with a neutral outfit is a full moment. This is the color that says, I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what works for me. And I am not apologizing for a single second of this glow. So there they are. All 8 colors that will visually reverse aging on dark skin. Emerald green for that luminous, light-reflecting glow. Cobalt blue for fresh, modern, electric energy. Soft coral for that warm, youthful, from-within radiance. Golden mustard for warmth, light reflection, and richness. Plum for sophisticated, warm depth without harshness. Turquoise and teal for vibrant brightness that lifts your entire face. Crisp, true white for maximum contrast and modern confidence. And burgundy for rich, warm, unapologetic beauty. But I need to tell you something important before you go anywhere, because knowing the colors is only half the equation. The other half is how you wear them, and this is where so many women leave results on the table. The single most important rule is this: your best colors must be near your face, on top, not on the bottom. A gorgeous emerald green skirt does almost nothing for your complexion. That same emerald green as a blouse, a scarf, or a statement necklace against a versus neutral base? That is transformation. Your face is what the world sees first. Frame it intentionally. Second rule: the fabric matters just as much as the color. A beautiful cobalt blue in a cheap, stiff, shiny fabric will undermine everything. Choose quality fabrics that drape beautifully. Silk, fine knits, quality cotton, soft jersey. Fabrics that move and breathe and make the color look like it belongs on you. Third rule: balance your bold colors with neutrals. You do not need to wear head-to-toe emerald green to make an impact. Pair that emerald top with simple black or white trousers. Wear that burgundy blouse with camel-colored pants. Let the color be the star, and everything else be the stage. And here is the final truth I want to leave you with today, and this one is important. Looking younger after 50 is not about fighting your age. It is not about pretending the years have not happened. It is not about chasing some version of yourself from decades ago. It is about understanding what enhances the woman you are right now, in this skin, in this season, with all of this wisdom and depth and beauty that only comes from having truly lived. And color is the most powerful, most immediate, and most affordable tool you have to do exactly that. You do not need surgery. You do not need a $1,000 skincare routine. You need the right colors near your face and the confidence to wear them like you mean it. Because when you do, something shifts. People stop seeing your age. They start seeing your energy, your presence, your light. And that light, queens, is what Ageless Black Queens is all about. Now, I have a challenge for you before you leave this video. Go look at your closet right now. Count how many of these 8 colors you actually own, and come back here and tell me your number in the comments. Are you at 0, 2, maybe 5? Be honest, because this community is built on honesty and growth. And while you are down in the comments, I want to know one more thing. Which of these 8 colors are you going to try first? Because somebody watching this video right now is about to walk into a room in cobalt blue or emerald green and completely change how people see them. I want to know if that is going to be you. If this video gave you something today, show me some love and hit that like button. It truly helps this channel reach more dark-skinned women who need to hear exactly this message. And if you are not yet part of the Ageless Black Queens family, subscribe right now and turn on your notifications. We are here every week, celebrating, educating, and reminding the world that dark-skinned women do not fade. We glow deeper with every passing year. And tell me in the comments where you are watching from today. Are you in Lagos, London, Atlanta, Nairobi, Toronto, Jamaica? Let me know, because this community is truly global, and every single one of you belongs here. Thank you for spending this time with me today, Queen. Thank you for investing in your beauty, your confidence, and your presence. You are not too old. You are not too dark. You are not too anything. You are exactly right. And you deserve colors that say so. Until next time, keep glowing. Keep owning every room you walk into, and never forget that Black Queens do not age. We ascend. See you in the next one.